of you guys at that next week. All right, guys. So here's the thing. Trent Stonehouse, a friend, like a mentor, especially on the social media side of things here, like is back for his third time at this point. Like when we had Trent on the first time, like everybody was like, oh my gosh, when can we get him back on? Right? Like he absolutely crushed it. I think we were talking about how to build your Google profile, like how to get the most exposure and stuff to it. And then we came back. So look, Trent has over a decade of experience on the social media and the SEO side of things. This guy has built a company that is endorsed by Tom Ferry, which is not an easy feat to do. Like, if you want to partner with Tom Ferry, one, you have to go through like 10 people before you ever talk to Tom Ferry. Like wait in lines around the building and stuff. Like it's like auditioning for American Idol or something like that. It is not an easy process to get up there on stage, to get on TV and stuff like that. But he has done that. And so that is a big feat. Trent, what's going on, my man?
Hey, thanks so much for having me, Larry. I'm excited to be here, man. You always got a great crowd, man. It's third
Yes,
time.
we do. And it just keeps getting better, right? Like we keep bringing in more talented agents. And that's the beautiful part of this community is like the better people we bring into this community, it just kind of elevates everybody at this point in time. So I appreciate all of you guys being here, tuning in. Trent, how are we going to add value to everybody here today? Like, what are we going to be talking about today, to my friend?
I love it. Yeah. I want to go in and every time I come here, Larry, I want to give everyone so much material that they can walk away with and just apply instantly. And so today we're going to be talking about their Instagrams and how to really optimize that. And, I came up with the title of like really how to turn that Instagram into more of like a listing machine. And I'm going to give you exactly the things you need to do and apply to your Instagram account, and everything's something that you can take action on today by yourself. It's going to be a lot of material. I would say get a pencil and pen, something to take notes on, get your phone ready to take screenshots. There's going to be some of that, and just pay attention because there's going to be a lot being thrown at you.
Go get after it, buddy. You have the ability to share your screen, and whenever you're ready, let's dig into it.
Let's rock and roll. Okay. So I don't know if anyone's been messing around with Claude Code, but I am very addicted to this thing. And this will be the first time I'm presenting.
Trent and I were actually talking about this morning. Like he's having a hard time sleeping because he can't get off of Claude Code at this point in time.
It is true. I am not sleeping much because of this. And I'm just having so much fun with Claude Code. There's so much you can do with it. And presentations are just the tip of the iceberg. But this was all built with code. And yeah, we're going to jump into it here. So this is my 5 secrets for turning Instagram profiles into a listing machine. Larry, if you can, if you see any questions come in, just if you want to stop me and jump in, that'd be great.
Yep. Absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So in the next 60 minutes, I'm going to give you the secrets that most realtors are struggling with, that they don't really actually find out. Typically someone that's been, a marketer before would know these things. So I'm not going to be surprised if some of you really knew this or really are involved with Instagram, but I really follow Instagram. And so the 5 things we're going to cover, and you can write these down if you'd like, but these are going to be profile optimization, algorithm mastery, content that converts, paid boost strategy, and a posting rhythm. Now I got multiple free gifts in this one. Usually I do like 1, maybe 2. I got multiple. You're going to have to stick around the whole time to actually get those. Okay. So just pay attention to that. And 1 second here. We're going to go ahead and move to the first one. Now I want to take you to what I'm calling the pain island. All right. A lot of realtors stay here. They go on vacation here. They think they're going on an awesome cruise, and then they get stuck and stranded here. You're often like paying a $500 a month agency, maybe even more, to that nephew or cousin, saying they can hook you up and do a lot of great marketing for you, and then nothing happens. You're still involved doing 10 hours a week on your socials, trying to create content. You're just struggling with it. Stale growth, no new followers, no new deals. I think a lot of realtors, I don't even think I see it. They take that cruise ship and they get stranded there. So my whole goal here right now, especially for Instagram, and if you guys like what you're seeing here, Larry can always bring me back and we can talk about YouTube and other platforms too. But today it's really about Instagram, and we're going to get you off that island. Okay. So I'm using this thing called Whisper Flows. Anyone else using it? Just curious. I'm going to close it. It's such a good tool. By the way, that's a little bonus. Go ahead and write that down. Whisper Flow. And the reason why I'm telling you to download that is because it is such a time saver. You can just talk to your computer like you're Iron Man, talking to it like it's Jarvis, and you don't have to type anymore. And it's unreal. There's nothing like it. You think Siri? No, it's 1,000 times better than Siri. Anyways, jumping into it.
1,000 times better. Like my wife gets mad at my relationship with Siri. It's 1,000 times better.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's like night and day better than Siri. So you can even download Whisper Flow on your phone to replace Siri. You can like literally whisper to it and it will pick up everything. So yeah, it is insane. So I highly recommend it.
All right. So there's the first pro tip, guys. Like, go check out Whisper Flow. I just put it in the chat box there.
Whisper Flow. That's right. So present full screen. All right. So now the pleasure island here a little bit is I want to take you here to where, these people I've worked with have achieved. So Gladys Parke, I worked with her in her first month of like really working with her. She was able to do about $835,000 in sales. That's $22,000 in commissions that she was able to get there. Amy Beckum, she became #1 in her local market after about 3 months. And Jennifer Lee Soon, we got her about a 300% phone call increase from a pipeline she was already using, which was Google and socials. So this is a one element of it, and that's what we're showing you here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my slides, so we learned that lesson. We're just gonna have to present like this. It looks like, and hopefully
that'll work. As long as the info is good, that's all we need, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so in 2012, this was me. I was just walking around. I was a YouTuber. I started on YouTube, my channel, like a lot of other people, not really clear directions or whatnot. But I was able to build up there about 30,000 subscribers, and I did 6 million views, over 20,000 followers across my socials. I got picked up by a BBTV. They're a big talent agency. They're located in Vancouver, Canada, where I'm actually from as well. But big artists are signed to them, and I had that kind of label signed there, and it was a great experience. However, I did eventually lose the channel, and it kind of forced me to pick a new direction with my life. And from 2016 onward, I've really been just dialing in and helping small business owners really kind of build their socials, build their channels up and whatnot, and helping them crack that system. And it's been mostly dialed in for realtors for the last 5 or 6 years, I would say. So today, I have about, I would say well over 1,000. We're closer to 2,000 realtors served. Over 800 realtors I've worked with just last year alone. We're rated 4.9 on Trustpilot. We're ranked #1 for video editing and number one as well for SEO in North America. We're official vendor, sponsor partner of Tom Ferry, as well as we're trusted by the best people there. You can see like Glover U, Club Wealth, Watson Powers, Bill Pipes. These are all people and their organizations that we're associated with as well. So this is something I truly believe in, is that every realtor, you guys deserve to own your social media. 100%. A lot of people rent it, right? Because you entirely rely on someone else, right? And they don't care. The idea here is when you're gone, that's it. But you don't have the resources and tools to continue. That's exactly what I'm trying to eliminate. I'm trying to give you everything you would need to do it, all right? To have no problems with this, okay? So that's what we're trying to accomplish here. So I'm going to give you all those tools. Now, there are some myths. Some of you are going to resonate with this. And these myths commonly, I see it time and time again, guys, where you're just your head held back, right? You can't move forward because you got these mental roadblocks in your mind. You're like, I don't know what hashtags I should be using to get reach. Look, keywords replace them in 2026, actually. So that's good news. So if you're familiar with Google and your Google business profile and you know how to rank that because it's all about keywords, if you've been coming to the other classes when I've been there, you're kind of already ahead of the game. So it's all about keywords now for Instagram. Hashtags don't really matter. So you can get that out of your head. The next thing too is you don't need to go viral to get leads. I would rather see you get 1,000 local views because if you do that, that will beat a 1 million random TikTok views all day. It doesn't matter. If you're the owner, this local celebrity of your community, you win. You win all day. And then volume alone wins. A lot of people have this conception that I just have to put out so much content, I can't keep up. I'm not going to lie, there is truth to doing a lot of volume, and we're going to kind of discuss that kind of at the end. However, if you learn the algorithm, you can manipulate it, and you can do really, really well without having to do so much volume. Okay, so I'm trying to tear down those mental barriers so you can keep moving forward. Now, again, here are the 5 secrets. We're going to talk about first the profile optimization. That's going to be the discovery engine, right? The algorithm mastery. We're going to talk about what Mosseri actually rewards. And Mosseri, for a lot of you that don't know, that's the owner, CEO of, not owner anymore, but CEO of Instagram. And then we're going to be talking about content that converts. There's 2 formats. All right. And then you might be confused because, Instagram has several different formats, but there's 2 and the 2 jobs that they do. And there's going to be the 4th one, paid boost strategy. And then the 5th one, posting rhythm. All right. So profile optimization. I'm going to try and let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to share full screen again because I really want to see if you guys can see this. So I just took one of my friends here. I hope she's okay with it. And I kind of like photoshopped what an optimized profile would look like. She's a realtor. She's got, hey, I'm a dog lover. I'm a mom, I'm a realtor, world traveler, all these things. However, I wanted to strip all of that away. Like if you look just at first glance at what the difference is, and we're going to dive into it, it's significant. So she has a lot of work to do on her profile, right? So we got to dial it in because now it's all about how many keywords you have in your profile. So first one here, right here, take a look at this. It's going to be about your username. This is something that all of you should be doing right after this. It won't take you long. So the idea is your username should be your full name. I see this wrong all day. This really should be your username, okay? Should be your full name because your name field, this right here on the side, that's the searchable layer. That's what Instagram's able to pick up and read. That's also what Google's looking at because Instagram's indexed and whatnot. So you have to stack keywords. Ideally, right? You realtor and the city you service. You want that picked up, right? Because again, we're not trying to go national, right? We're not trying to go international. We're trying to go real local here. We want local eyeballs. We want to own that city. All right. So put your city in there, the main one, preferably the one that aligns with your Google profile, right? When you set up your Google profile, you have to give it an address. What city is associated with that address? That should align. We should make it just flow. Okay. If there's any questions, stop me. Okay. Because this is very important. Next, some of you have a real estate agent here, like she did. All right. You have your label turned on. You want to turn that off. Like you can have it, but you can click the hide option. You should most definitely hide that. Why? Because it gives you an extra line to write on. This whole body here is also searchable. It's also somewhere where you need to put keywords. So in your bio, very important. We're going to have 3 lines here. Line 1, what you do. So right here, new construction sales and real estate investments. That's a strong little niche there, and also very strong keywords. All right. Who you help. I help young families create wealth. More great keywords, right? Everything now with AI, guys, which is crazy, is you're seeing Instagram adopt this and other social media platforms. YouTube and Google have always been like that. But whatever you say and put out there is now picked up on. Like, people have always said that about, internet. Whatever you put out there, it stays up there forever. No, now it really does. Like, it really, really does. That's how the algorithms now work. So very important you have that
Trent, real quick. Drewski was saying, look, not sure that we can put realtor, but you're saying don't use realtor, right? You're saying take that out. Like, you can put a category of realtor, but turn it off, because he's saying that you need that line for search engine optimization on Instagram. So that way you can put info in there that's actually searchable. Am I understanding this correctly, Trent?
So there's categories, and realtor is not one of them, but real estate agent is. You want that selected. You definitely want to select a category. So if you guys don't have a category selected, select it, but then hide it. There's a hide option, because you want more room to write in your bio. I hope that makes sense. If you're talking about like how I put realtor up here in her name, I mean, if they contact you saying you got to change it, just change it to like real estate agent or agent of that, something like that nature. But it's Instagram. You should have no problem putting that on there. If you do, you just got to change it.
And Drewski, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You got to do what's like applies to your local rules and regulations and stuff like that as well. So yeah, like, if that's the case, then let's figure out all of the rest of these that we can do at this point in time. And you can always go and talk to our marketing department or anything like that to see what's compliant at the end of the day. So, I wouldn't get too hung up on that. Like, get everything else done, and then we can go back to legal and this and that and find out, look, can we use this? Because we don't want anybody to be in violation. We don't want anybody to get fined or anything like that.
Yeah, and you got other words for realtor. There's so many. Real estate agent, agent, like anything like that. We want to signal words that are being searched, right? So again, line 1, what do you do? Line 2, who do you help? Right. And if you're like, well, I help everyone, let's kind of get niched here, guys. Let's think, who's your ideal client? That's who you help. All right. Line 3, why should they trust you? Right. This is something she achieved. She had like 200 homes sold. She's a got a top block sales award. Some sort of, proof that you're legit if you have it, right? 50 Google reviews. I don't know, something. Put something there. All right. Lived residents for 50 years, the area. You need proof that you're legit. Okay. Final line, you want to end with a call to action. But this is where I'm going to challenge some of you. I don't want to visit my website. Preferably, you download something called ManyChat. All right. ManyChat is about $20 a month. Highly recommend it. And you can automate your messages. So when someone follows you, you can instantly hit them with a message saying, hey, thank you so much for your follow, and whatever else you want to say. You can have it so when someone messages you, like DM wealth, if someone DMs wealth on your story, on your post, you'll instantly send them some sort of resource. All right. This makes it a lot easier for you to actually get people to interact with your profile too. All right. It's really easy to set up, and it's a meta product. So you don't have to worry about any kind of breaking any rules. So highly check out ManyChat. Any questions about
Kim's asking? Yeah, Kim's asking, if your current IG profile does not have your last name, well, you have to start a new one. But I'm looking at mine right now, and you should be able to edit that pretty.
You should be able to edit these things. Yeah. And if you're just struggling changing your username, like, let's just get your name in there, like your first name. We just want it to be tied to you. That's the main goal. Okay. Because like, the reason why I'm saying put your username as your your full name is because in your name field, you might not be able to fit your full name. You see what I'm saying? Because it's more important for me to try and get you those keywords like real estate agent, realtor, city use service right in the name field. So if we got to cut back here, I'd rather put it up here. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to accomplish. Because this down here is the searchable area. All this material. All right. Cool. Awesome.
Does that make sense, guys? So you're basically just shifting the information around, or you're hiding some of the information. So that way you can use those 3 lines to leverage as much traffic as possible. So if I go to Instagram and I'm like Realtor Plymouth, right? Like, boom, I want to see Jolene pop up and stuff here. So that is kind of the goal of this is don't use all of that with like dog lover, this, that, like that's not going to return, like deliver a return on investment, if I'm understanding this correctly.
100%, right? It helps with discoverability. But if you're like someone like, hey, who actually goes to Instagram and searches? Well, first off, you're actually seeing a lot of like the younger millennials, Gen Z actually using it as a search tool. But that aside, the world is shifting to using AI as the search tool. Let's be honest. And AI, you can look this up yourself, now pulls 70% from social media, more particularly about YouTube. But if you look it up, Instagram plays a significant part of what it's pulling from. So there's a wake-up call. This is why it's actually very important. Everything needs to be dialed in, like your Google and your Instagram. And that's why I was saying, let's try to sync it up a little bit like that earlier. Okay. You got to play the keyword game. It's all about SEO now. So now we're moving on to secret number 2. This is the algorithm mastery. Again, really encourage you guys to take screenshots, photos, write these down, right? When you write down information, you're far more likely to remember it. And so a lot of people don't know the metrics that matter most. And Adam Mosseri here, head of Instagram, has said it before. This is what matters to them the most. And it's kind of, I wish I would have put the video in here, but he talks about it almost being like a competition. The more of these you get, it gets ranked up higher in their algorithm, and then they share it to more people, and they share it to more people, and they share it to more people. So shares are the most important. Sharing it, even through the DMs, right? You have saves. You have comments and likes. So likes and comments, where I see so many realtors are obsessed about it, it's actually about saves and shares. You can see follower count doesn't exist. Yeah. They don't crap about that. Never buy followers, though. That'll ruin everything on your account. But this is what matters most. So actually, Larry, you have a very powerful community here. I would recommend you all discuss this at a later time, but it's called engagement pods or Instagram pods. And essentially, everyone has to participate. If you don't, you're out. And these can fall apart very fast if people don't participate properly. But what you can all do is maybe on like Telegram or something, you share your video for that day into the group, and everyone shares it into a DM or something. Everyone saves it, and you can get those metrics going on your post, which ultimately helps to get it more within the algorithm, right? Cheating that kind of stuff. Yeah. A little bit of a hack there for you all. So that's something you have to have a good community. This is a solid one. This is something you guys could definitely explore together.
Well, like I'm thinking, you know, there's 25, 30 of us every morning on an accountability call for the apprentice program. Like that could be a good place for us to start. So we'll talk about that next week. And a couple of things in the comments. Kim like says it's not allowing you to edit. Kim, you might, if you're on a desktop, you may only be able to edit actually from your phone. That may be one of the issues and stuff there. And then Kathy Ryan is asking, like her profile is Kathy Ryan Home Group. Should it just be Kathy Ryan? What are your thoughts on that one?
And she's discussing about her name field here.
Kathy Ryan, do you want to speak
Or
up on that?
username.
I don't want to misspeak for you.
Yes. Yeah. That's
The
my
name.
the name. Yeah.
Yes, the name field, you
Right.
want your role and the city. So realtor, real estate agent, something like that, and the city. Those
Okay.
are the most important.
But
Right?
and then I can keep my user at Kathy Ryan Homes Group.
Sure,
Okay.
absolutely. That's totally
All
fine,
right.
right? Because you got your name in there, right? And actually, that would probably be even stronger. You get your team name in there, it sounds like your brokerage. So yeah, it's great.
Okay.
But this username is not the discoverable part anyways. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Okay, so moving on because we have a lot. We're just touching secret two. We're not even into it. All right, so secret two, I actually got a really cool video for you. This is a great hack that a lot of people don't utilize. And once you turn it on once, don't worry, you don't have to turn it on again. I'm gonna share full screen. I know it breaks on me every time, but hopefully it plays ball. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on a setting that shows to increase engagement up by 20 to 40%. And it's a single toggle. And I want to show you, this is Adam Mosseri here on the left. I want you to listen to what he's saying about it.
You can look and sound like you speak as many as 9 different languages on Instagram at this point. Now, I first posted about AI translations way back in August. And the way it works is when you upload a reel, you have an option to turn on translations. You can pick what languages. I suggest you use all of them. And then we will actually not only translate what you're saying, we will create new audio that sounds like you speaking in that other language, and we will make it so that your lips look like you're actually speaking those specific words as well. So it sounds and looks like you speaking Hindi or Portuguese or Spanish or Tamil. It's a great way to reach people who might not speak the same language as you and increase your reach overall.
And then their own internal studies have shown it increases your engagement up by 20 to 40%. All of what I'm saying, you can look online afterwards to Google, but I wanted to give it to you from the lion's mouth himself, okay? So these are the steps you do and follow to get those settings on, okay? You go through your phone. A lot of these settings you have to turn on only from phone. You can't do it from desktop. However, Larry, there are some settings that help you get more reach that you can only do from desktop too. And I don't cover this in this video because it's not the most important stuff. Not video, but training. But
real quick, this is a personal thing for me, but Kathy, can you make sure like you're jotting this down, because we were talking about like moving to different countries, different languages and stuff yesterday, like with a lot of the content and stuff like that. So Kathy, can you just make a note of this here? Thank you so much. Okay, proceed.
100%. And take some screenshots because maybe you get lost on where these settings are. But number one, you're going to act like you could all do it right now. We just do it right now. You open up your phone. You go like you're going to go post a reel. So let's all take a second, hold up your phone and just talk to it. All right. So I'll do it with you. So I'm just going to go like this. Hey, my name's Trent. I'm just doing a class right now and we're all about Instagram. Can't wait to share it with you. So I just filmed my video, right? Then I'm going to go like I'm going to upload it. You're going to click more options right there at the bottom. And then you're going to go to accessibility and translation. You're going to see that. You scroll down. And you're going to turn on translate reel. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to click that modify your settings. And you're going to turn on all 9 because it should have a preset about only 4. So you want to turn all 9 on and make sure you include lip syncing. I didn't write that in, but you can see it in the screenshots. I'm trying to show you these things. Once you turn that on, you shouldn't have to turn it on again for any other reel. And I would just check to make sure you're good the next time you go to post a reel, but you should be all set after that. Really cool little hack there. The algorithm mastery. So now you know about pods, you know what is the most important types of engagement to get, and you have a setting here that alone will make a big impact. All right, more from Adam, because we're going in now to secret 3, which is content that converts. And actually, I think we slipped a slide. Yeah, content that converts right here. So 2 formats, two different jobs. All right. So reels and carousels are actually for reach. And fun fact, as of 2026 to this date, carousels are outperforming reels. Outperforming reels. So keep that in mind. You still want to do reels, but I'm just letting you know carousels. If some of you prefer photos and such, you're in business, baby. Let's go. No excuse. Photos are outperforming reels. So reach is how you're going to get discovered by strangers who should be your clients, right? Especially when you've optimized your profile. And I'm going to show you how to continue to keep that going. Now, trust is actually through stories. A lot of people think with their stories, oh, you know, I'm trying to attract clients here. I'm trying to call to action, all this kind of stuff. Sure. But that's not what you really should be using your stories for. You really want to be using it to stay top of mind and strengthening your relationships. That's really what it's for. It's deepening the connections. And those aren't my words. Okay. This is straight from Adam Mosseri himself. Let's talk about reels. And then let's talk about stories. So a lot of people make their videos or make their carousels without any real marketing strategy behind it. And here's the truth about the marketing strategy when you make a reel or a carousel. You actually just need a hook. That's it. You need a hook. Check it out.
5 simple things
You know what? And I'll make it full screen for y'all. Present full screen.
you can do to increase your reach on Instagram. 1, you need a hook. Give me a reason to keep watching those first 3 seconds so I don't keep scrolling on.
That's it. You need a hook so you can really capture people and keep them going for the first 3 seconds. You need it for carousels. You need it for reels. You've heard it time and time again, but why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you doing it? You heard how important it is. All right. And then stories.
Stories. The best way to maximize reach is actually to post reels or carousels to feed, but stories are an important way of engaging accounts that already follow you. They're not going to help you get new followers. They're not going to help you reach accounts that don't follow you yet, but they do deepen your connection with people who already have decided to follow your account. And we see this in the data. Creators that post to stories often see less unfollows than creators who don't.
Creators who post more stories see less unfollowers. It is for you to be personal there. It's not for you to go out there and reshare your videos to it or whatever. It's like, I want you there to be raw, authentic on your stories. Because as a realtor, you know this already. I'm not telling you anything new, but it's a relationship game, right? You're forming relationships. You're not trying to dance on TikTok here, okay? You didn't sign up for that. You signed up to own the local market as the trusted realtor of your community. That's what we're trying to accomplish here, okay? So bonus, take a photo presenting this full screen. Here's the hook prompt that I use, all right? And you can see I'm telling you to use Claude. It is superior in every single way, but we learned here something. The slides aren't foolproof yet, you know, but it's getting there. It's getting there, but it's superior for writing. So here's the prompt. You want to give it these things and fill out the green parts, okay? So I'm a realtor who helps ideal avatar. And if you guys don't know your client avatar, write it down. You should understand who your client avatar is, right? That's the ideal person, you know, how much they make, what they look like, where they work. I want you to know that person. I want you to know that person. You're going to put that ideal avatar there, your dream result, and their dream result, and what they don't want. Okay. And then I'm making a video of whatever topic. I want you to take this topic and give me 3 hooks with 3 variations for each. Some context around the hook. Yes, you're writing that in. 1 negative hook, such as never do this or stop doing this. 1 hook, such as, is it possible to? And then 1 desire hook, such as, if you want to get it pre-approved fast, follow these steps. Some sort of like desire, okay? When you pump this in, you're given like 9, 10 solid hooks relating to your topic, relating to your ideal avatar in 10 seconds. Run with it. All right. And you don't have to get every single word right. You can stumble up in your words. It's totally fine. There's a movement to more of that authentic approach in your videos anyways. So just pull up that camera, start hitting record using hooks. You can also take these hooks, put it into carousels. I see some questions. Ravi.
Hey, on the Instagram, you were talking about the reels and the carousel. So,
Yeah.
from your experience, which has more weightage in terms of reels, post, or stories? I mean, I have been doing post mostly, but then seems like I've been doing the wrong thing. Should it be stories more, and then, or how do you categorize posts?
All right, so I'm hearing like posts, I'm hearing videos, I'm hearing stories. All these are different types of formats. So
Yes.
what I want you to really choose is when you're trying to make content for the regular, for education, which we're going to get actually into at the end, and how much you should be pushing out there. Reels and carousels are for reach. And again, like I said, carousels are outperforming reels currently in 2026. So that's really the basis for you to kind of try and get more discovered. And stories are for you to deepen the connection, right? Day-to-day life, what it's like working at the office, what's it like with you and your family, what are you doing at that open house, that closing, right? Things like that. You want to show off the life there. You're not like showing off life, but you're giving people a window into you. I hope this helps, right? I'm going to go into quantity here in a bit, but really, guys, every day, we want to hit it every day.
Just a follow-up question, Trent. So what about the post then? Because stories and reels will go away after 24 hours or whatever time frame they are. But if people have to follow you and then see what content you have been creating, shouldn't you be having posts so people can look at the past content as well?
So reels never go away.
Oh, okay.
So you make a reel, you make a video, that's never going away. That's on your profile. You can archive it, delete it.
Your stories will go away.
Stories. Okay.
Right.
But
And that's
your
why you want that.
reels, yeah. And Trent, what about this? Should you be posting your reels and your actual posts? Like, should you be sharing those with your stories? So, like, people, like, does that help at all?
Absolutely doesn't hurt. And there's actually, guys, I'm obsessed with Adam. Like, I have to. This is my job. Like, so Adam Mosseri has a video where he talks about, yeah, you can share stories, your reels to your stories. You will get more engagement on them that way. However, he does encourage stories for really being used for engagement because their data shows that's how you're going to get, more followers really engaging with you in the long run anyways. Like,
So what about this? Like if right, so we have this hook prompt and stuff here, right? And when you share it, right, it's only going to show like a screenshot, right? Like, and now like post that hook, like guys, the 5 things that you need to know before you move it into KDISD, like click this video or something. Like, does that make sense?
so I think I'm understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong, but for your reel, like you're talking about reels, sorry, I guess.
Let's say I have a story. Like, so, we posted agents helping agents advertising this mastermind call, right? If we were to create, like, share this on the story, create a hook that's like, guys, we're going to be talking about the 5 things you have to do to optimize your, right? Like, does it make sense a post, like a regular post or a reel, either one, sharing with your story and then putting the hook that we're just created and stuff?
100%. Like Adam was saying, like you can share your reels, your posts to your stories and then add a hook there for sure. That's the cherry on the top for sure. You can do that. And actually it will get more engagement if you share it to your stories. However, Adam Mosseri was saying too, it's like, don't neglect being raw and authentic and posting that personal life and whatnot on your stories because it's really meant to deepen those connections because you're going to see an overall benefit from that when you're using stories in that way. So yes to all. Both are true. Awesome. Take a screenshot. 3, 2, 1. And we're moving on to the next slide. So going viral is a lottery. Boosting is a system. So this is secret number 4, paid boost strategy. you might hear from some experts, some ad experts. They're like, never boost. You know, you want to run ad campaigns to meta ads, and I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree with them. However, I'm gonna be honest with you all. You got to have some technical skill to do this, and that's also why they're telling you that. And I don't expect you to go and learn how to be a meta ads expert. So I'm going to tell you how to do it really, really, really easy. Is it 100% the best way? No, but it's effective. Okay. So you don't need 1 million views from strangers. You need 1,000 from people within 5 miles. 5 miles. A lot of people are like, what about 15, 20? Dial it in. Own the local market. All right. Own it. Stop trying to go, I want to be a superstar. I want to be Mr. International. Nuh-uh. You're not Pitbull. All right. Calm down. We're going local. All right. So yeah, I'm going to make this one full screen. This is another big one. This is another one you might want to take a screenshot of. This is the exact boost settings. I see people mess this up all the time. I always drop that phone. All right. The exact boosting settings. So goal number 1. Okay. Visit your profile. So when you go to your video, your reel or carousel, you can actually see boost. So I want you to hit the little boost button on that. And then you're going to see an option here, visit profile. You're going to have other choices. I don't want more engagement. I don't want people going to your website. I want them going to your profile. What we're actually setting up, and you can write this down, is marketers will call this follower campaigns, because the goal of this campaign is actually getting followers from locals. So this is how you set up a follower campaign. If you ever hear that, this is what they're talking about. All right. Number 2, you're going to create an audience, but you're going to create your own audience. There's Advantage Plus, there's this, there's that. No, I want you to create your own. All right. I want you to always build it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to target a 5-mile radius. You're going to see like, hey, type in cities. No. Click local and then turn on. It'll ask you, can we track you or whatever? And then it'll look at your area where you are and then put a 5-mile ring around you. Okay. It's going to open up about 15 miles. I want you to dial that down. All right. And then you're going to paste in the Gemini keyword stack below, which we're going to talk about. And then the 4th one, here's the duration. Here's the budget. You're going to do about 7 days at a time for one post every week, if you could. And you're only going to run it for a week. Okay. So you're going to choose one once a week, run it for a week. You're going to spend ideally $20 a day. If it's a little steep, let's do $10 a day, right? I tell people here, if you're a smoker, I mean, that's less than a pack of cigarettes right there. All right. Is a pack of cigarettes worth your business? Hell yeah. Get it going. Okay.
Stop smoking over there. Boost your reels more. Boost your posts more.
Exactly. All right. Now here's where I want you to take the screenshot. This is the prompt you're going to give Gemini. So contrary to popular belief, ChatGPT is not your answer to life. There's other AIs out there that you should all be doing and using. Gemini is plugged in directly to Google. It is the #1 search engine today, still superior to all AI. It owns over 73% of all daily search traffic, and there's 8.6 billion searches daily on Google. Insane. So use Gemini because it's got the data and say, give me 25 interest keywords a homeowner in whatever city is considering selling in the next 12 months is most likely to follow. Mix lifestyle, local, and finance categories. And then it's going to give you 25 of those interest keywords. And what's interesting here is when you're setting up your targeting in your 5-mile radius, you're able to target interests. Oops, I went all the way to the beginning somehow. All right, we're going to drop that. Let's go, Claude. All right, so.
Now, Trent, I just want to be cautious. We have like 8 minutes left, and I see that we have 13 slides. Now, here's the thing.
I'm going to rush through.
I have a hard stop. If you don't have a hard stop and you want to keep going, I've already shared host capabilities with you. You guys can keep running, but I just want to be cautious of time and stuff because I have a hard stop. Again, you guys can keep running if this is adding value. I see the questions and stuff like that, but I just want to give you a heads up because I love this. And I mean, guys, this is huge. Like, these are pro tips for somebody that has built an empire around social media. Like, these are things that like they don't like you learn this through experience. You learn this through talking to Google and Instagram and this and that, right? So again, I just wanted to kind of like we're at 10:53 right now. And so however you want to run it, but I'm gonna have to jump off in 7 minutes.
Am I good to just let people into the room then?
Yeah, is there people waiting? Oh,
I
yeah.
saw it just if they pop up. Is it cool?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you have that ability for sure.
I'm going to try and speed it up then, guys. So here we go. Secret number 5, the 3 pillars of a $100,000 GCI feed. All right. This is going to be intense. Lock in. Lock in. Pillars that repeat daily. No guesswork, no blank feed. If you're ever like, I need content pillars, I got them. I got you right here. Number 1, connection, value, social proof. Write it down. Connection, that's you, your life, your community. Value, that's, like teaching, highlighting different things, market updates, neighborhood, schools, whatever. Social proof, wins, testimonials, closing. Some of you who are like, but I don't like flexing, start flexing. Start flexing. All right. Hit the gym. Let's do it. Flex it. Okay. So I'm going to blow this one up. I want you to take a screenshot. And by the way, these prompts and this right here are like part of the multiple gifts I'm giving you. So take them, please take them. You're going to forget about them. All right. So if you really want to go hard, if you want it bad, this is how much content you're making every day. Again, though, you don't have to. Once a day for a video or carousel or and a story, that would suffice, right? As long as you're following all the algorithm stuff I've told you, you're going to be solid. But if you really want it badly, you're going to go hard with content. I'm going to give you a little bonus here because I forgot to cover this earlier. Add keywords into your descriptions. So whenever you put out a post, try to add keywords into your description because that also helps your content be discovered. Like I said, hashtags aren't really a thing anymore. It's more about what you're saying in your description. So you want whatever keywords in those descriptions of your specific video, carousel, whatever. So Instagram can pick up on it as well as AI. Anyways, Monday, you can see here, I got a little legend at the bottom. Purple's connection. Green is value, right? The gradient pink thing, that's social proof. So Mondays, we're hitting people's social proof, right? They just hit out they just finished the weekend. Everyone was a little lazy. You're hitting them some flex in, some wins, right? We're going to hit them with value, right? And then you got the stories. I'm saying like 4 stories a day, guys. Because again, that should be really easy because you're going about your day, right? Showing people what it's like, whatnot. And it's just to save time, I'm not going to go through every day. You have it right here. But it's a lot of content, guys. And you really need to start putting it out there. And now you see, I only put 2 call to actions out there. That's it. 2 call to actions a week, right? You don't want a call to action every day. All right. Or people are going to feel like you're just selling them 24/7. And you'll see here what color shines the most. It's purple. Connection content. That's your job as a realtor. Connect with people. All right. Last few slides. We might actually be able to wrap it up before you go, Larry. So I've been where you guys are. I was making content that was going nowhere for years. I figured it out. I had a lot of great mentors. I had a lot of people in the community. I was signed to a big label also. They helped give me a lot of information. I have that. I'm equipped. I gave it all to you guys, right? So I want to offer you guys something that I called Rising Star. And actually, Larry, is it okay here, actually last few slides, if I just make an offer really quick?
Go for it, brother.
Awesome. So my company is called Social Realtor. And with it, our most popular package is Rising Star. In it, you get Social Realtor Studio, done for you creatives, and I have something called Content Creator University in it. Now, Social Realtor Studio, you get posting, scheduling, analytics, team chat, because we assign you a content creator. You get SMS and Zoom call support whenever you want it on demand. done for you creatives. We're going to make you videos. We're going to make you posts. We're going to edit those videos. We're going to write the descriptions with all the keywords. You don't have to think about that stuff. We're going to go for it and do it for you, right? And then we're going to post to all socials, not just Instagram. We're also going to hit and post on Google. And then you're also going to get access to me and Sean Kaplan. Sean Kaplan's funny enough. He's a client of ours. And I just hit him up. I'm like, hey, man, you want to kind of coach our clients on social media? So that's all he is. He's a loan officer. And he's really, really influential. One of the biggest in the country. He's got over 300,000 followers on Instagram too. So he'll be helping with you guys, I think monthly there now with video, hooks, AI, things like that, all around though socials.
And guys, in unasked for testimonial, both Ariana and myself are using this along with my entire social media team because we were outsourcing a lot of these pieces. And it was more expensive for us to send out for video editing, for us to send out to do this, for us to send that out than what he's put together. I was just in Cabo talking to Tom Ferry. He was like, I don't know like where the profit margin sits in this, but Trent's telling me that it works at this point in time. So just to let you know, like we're actually like, I don't push anything to you guys. It's not going to hurt my feelings whether you sign up or not. I'm not an owner in the company, but Ariana, myself, my entire social media team is using this to create unity and branding and consistency among this. And I'm going to be sharing some other things like with Trent today. Some of you guys that are on my accountability group for the apprentice program are like, have already seen like our content creating platform and stuff that we're testing and stuff right now. So yes.
I love it. Thank you, Larry. Yeah. So Larry's exactly right. Like he's in the game with this too. He's seen it. So I'm really happy that, we're able to service him and he can actually give you a testimonial towards this. Here are just some client wins. I'm not going to dive too big into it. We have over 122 reviews on Trustpilot alone and across other platforms. We're rated 4.9. We're ranked number one in, I was going to say Canada because I am, but it's actually in the United States and Canada as video editing. And we're ranked number one for SEO. So this is what happens here. So I went a little bit too far, but basically guys, we're going to give you the full studio access. $199 a month is typically what a company charges for our software. Our competitors charge. We're going to do 16 posts, right? Like carousels and such. And we're going to edit up to 8 videos. Typically a company would charge or contractor would charge about $500 a month. For any kind of coaching, typically you'd be looking like $300 a month. And Google SEO, we're going to actually take your Google profile. I'm going to optimize it, help you rank higher. Typically it's like a $600 a month service, total value. You're looking at something around that price range, $1,500. Okay. But you're not paying any of that. You're actually just going to pay $99 a month. And there's no contracts. You can cancel anytime. And if you're like $99 a month, actually on our site, if you're looking at it right now, it's actually $399. And our Google SEO on top of that is another $99. But I'm going to give you guys until the end of today to get it for a lifetime for only $99. But the best part here, my last free gift for you all, is you're not going to be paying the $99 either. That is not going to be your price. The actual price is going to be $0 for your first 14 days. After that, it then turns into $99 a month. And you can cancel anytime. There's no contracts, no commitments. And what you're going to do is scan that QR code and plug in this promo code. It's 5IG. So 5 secrets of Instagram, basically the presentation we just gave today, 5IG. What I want you to do, couple things. When you scan that QR code, you're going to see on the top of your phone, add code. That's where you add your code. And when you scroll to the bottom, you're going to see an option to add Google SEO to your package. Add that and make sure you're using that promo code. And it should give you that $500 a month service for only $99 a month. First 14 days are free.
Guys, I can't be a bigger advocate. Like, again, Tom Ferry, myself, like, how do you make money and stuff off of this? But this is where AI and automation and everything starts coming into play for scalability type reasons. Mm-hmm. Like, worst case scenario, try it for 14 days. Like if Trent's team doesn't reach out to you, cancel. Like no, like this is what I want to bring to you guys. Like test drive it. Like if you like it, if it helps you, if it gets you more consistent, etc. If you sign up and in 14 days you haven't touched it, like nothing's going to change. You have to feed it information and data and stuff like that, but we can't make it any easier. I want you guys to be the focus of your local area, right? And I don't know a more cost-effective way to get your guys' name and stuff out there to start creating your branding. So look, I'm going to run. You guys can stay on. Trent, just close it down whenever you're done and stuff there. But if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, like you guys can stick around. I love you guys to death. I got to run to my next call, and I will talk to you guys soon. Trent, we'll reconnect. I know we got an appointment later today to follow up on some things, and I'll talk to you soon, brother. But guys, thank you so much.
Talk to you later.
Yes.
Awesome.
Trent, can I ask you a quick question?
Absolutely. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Okay. So, I did something like this before when I was a Coldwell banker, but so would you tell us what we need to have? Let's say I start the offer for the 14 days, like the professional pictures, et cetera, et cetera. Could
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
No, go ahead. No, I was just saying, just like, is there like a list of items that you would say, get this first before we start? So we have everything you need, all the, pictures and so forth.
Yeah. So ideally, just one headshot to work with, and it's 14 days. You can just add it in later today if you need to, any kind of photos like that. Because the offers basically till today, because I can't offer 99 forever for a $500.
Right. No, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely going to jump in. The only thing with me, I'm an ugly duckling, so I have to maybe you have to really do triple work to make me look like,
You're funny. No, we're good. We have real content creators too. Yes, we utilize AI to help us scale this, but we have real content creators in the back end designing for you. So something I tell people too, it's almost like having your own virtual assistant who specializes in content creation that you don't have to train, and they have the tech stack. Like you don't have to pay for all the tools we and all the gadgets. We have all of that, right? And so from there, we're just making content. We're going at it, right? It's proactively being done for you. And anytime you got a video or an open house, new listing, whatever, you just send us that. We're going to make promotional material for it and send it out there for you. You don't have to even think about it. It's done.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
And so if we need an open house, let's say right now I don't have one, but I can get one, to help out, would that be a good idea to already look at that?
Yeah. If you're doing an open house, for sure. You hold up your phone, make a little video, send it to us. Boom. We're going to edit it, post it out there for you. We're going to write SEO captions, all of that. If you want to just give us the MLS number, no problem. We'll go and turn that into a really solid carousel or a post for you. We can even do stories for you as well.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Think of it as like your content team, right? So a lot of realtors I talk to, they'll use something like Fiverr often. And then it's like you're using Fiverr to go back and forth with a content creator in somewhere random country you don't even know of. And then, sometimes it doesn't come back the way you want. And with us, it's all here. You get to jump in. It's really nice, clean studio software you get to navigate to.
Okay. So in the first meeting, then I'll be able to just get all that, or just plan out the strategy and everything.
Yeah. So when you log in, what's going to happen is when you guys sign up, you're going to see a landing page saying, hey, check your email. You go to your email, you set up your password. You log in, you're going to see some pending tasks and a video of me explaining how everything works.
Okay.
You just follow that and you're good to go. If you want to talk to someone one-to-one at any time, even after the 14 days, we give you unlimited on-demand Zoom call support. So you can text us, call us, you can go book Zoom calls, and you can find all of that within the platform.
Yeah, because I think I would like first to do an AI, and then later on, I get more comfortable with it, can do some of my own recording and what have you. Yeah.
Absolutely. For sure. Just when you log in, follow the steps, and you can and you go into the software, you can find our Zoom link there to book something with us too. But I would just start going at it. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So just follow what you said.
Yep. So when you log in, by the way, I'll just show you guys on my phone. I have it pulled up. So when you'll see something like that,
Got it.
You add the code into where it says add code,
Oh, got it. Okay.
5IG, and then make sure you add Google SEO. It
Okay.
says an additional 99, but with the promo code, it
Yeah.
takes that $3.99 and the 99 just knocks it all down to 99.
Okay.
And you guys are gonna have content within 24 hours, by the way. It's ready for you tomorrow to look at. Oh, it's Friday. Sorry. You
Yeah.
probably have content ready for you Monday.
Yeah, of course. Perfect. Okay.
Cool, guys. Any other questions for me?
Yes, Trent, this is Kim Walker. How are you?
Hey, Kim, I'm doing well. Thanks for attending here.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I'm excited. I'm in. I've already signed up. So, and you did say we would have content in like 24 hours. So, is someone reaching out to me today, or what happens next? Because I know you said we'll go check this email, which I'm about to do. But how will we have that in like 24 hours?
Yeah, great question. So what happens is when you sign up, my team is trained to go research you, figure out where you service, right? Your target area, things to do. We make a lot of local-based content to position you as the local expert. Our motto is go local, grow local. So we're going to look at what events are happening, family things that people can do this weekend, shout out local businesses and tag them, right? And try and build those relationships for you, right? And so you can check all that out. And if you want to afterwards, after signing up, you can go straight to our website and you can see examples. I'll just give you guys a link too, so you can go straight to our examples page if you want to check that out. Make sure to click on these links if you have at all any slightest bit of interest, because once we end the Zoom call, right, these links go away. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And then
So
James, code is 5IG. Sorry.
I'm seeing Ariana's, which looks great. So did you guys do all of hers? So it's like has different photos and stuff of her. Is that something like we send in the different photos? How does all of that work so that we can have this variety? Because it looks really good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, when you log in, for the first time, you're gonna get a little video, watch that little video of me, and you're gonna see a bunch of pending actions, kind of like any software where you sign in for the first time. There's some little things you got to do. Just follow those steps. And we have a place there where it's called cloud storage. And you just upload all of your headshots there or any photos you have of yourself. And we'll use those in your designs.
Oh,
and you don't
sweet.
even have to tell us. We're just going to proactively do it. However, of course, you do have control. You can create projects with us and request different things that you need at any time.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So I love it when people send videos to us. Like, I'll show you this. This is actually a really some great examples for you all. So I'm on our examples page. I'm going to show you a video here. I'm going to do a new listing. A lot of people think, hey, I need the drone footage like this dude. But you can actually do just with your phone, and we can make really cool videos with just your phone. Check this out. And where do we? You have drone footage. Send that over. Save your cost with that videographer. We'll cut those costs for you. We'll edit it. Of course, we do more than listing videos. You can see all different types here. We can really do anything you want. So these are just some concepts for you to check out. But again, it's like having your own creative team at a fraction of a cost. And we're going to do your Google SEO. So we will reach out to you all too by email to set up a call for us to also get access to your Google profile. But just heads up, guys, typically it takes a lot longer than 14 days to see results on your Google page. So, and probably to get that call going so we can do your Google, it's kind of just an added incentive where I'm giving it to you guys, where if you did pretty much stay with us, you're going to get that. And we do consistent work to your Google, but Google can take a little bit to kind of get it popped off regardless. So just wanted to give you that context.
Cool. Are we able to send like our own videos? Like if we do like a property tour, like we go walk through, do property tours, are we able to send that and you edit that and make it something?
Absolutely. So this is actually really cool. I'll show you this. So we can edit, like if you're saying raw footage, send us your property tours. We can edit that up for you. Market updates, whatever you want. But if you're talking about like, hey, I already have, Kim, you're like saying, I already have a video. Well, you can check out our features page, or just on the home page. We have it here too. I'll show you. But if you're talking like, hey, I already have the content, I just want to schedule it out. We have a scheduler. So on our scheduler here, you can actually automatically post your content across every social platform. You don't have to manually upload to every platform ever again. So if you need something live now, you can publish it instantly or for a later date. So once you connect all of your social platforms, one shot, hit every platform in one upload. You don't ever have to log into YouTube and Google and LinkedIn. And once you connect them, you're done. You can go ahead and just keep, you can upload your own content if it's ready to rock and roll, or the content we make for you will be shipping.
Right. No, I'm talking about like videos. Like I just did a home tour for like a brand new construction home that my clients just built. And so I just went through and did the video, but I would love to like, I was going to kind of try and edit it and make it amazing like the one you just showed. Is that something that you guys do? Like I could load that video in and then you could make it great, or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're your video editors and your designers, and we write the captions for SEO. We're all in one. Yep. And so with that video, what I would tell you, Kim, as a pro tip, and everyone else listening, is when you send us a project, you'll see my projects. When you create a project for us to work on, there's options there where you can have instructions. You can drop in someone else's video there and be like, I want you to edit it like this, right? Kind of like this lady here. I forgot her name, but I really like her editing. But she said, hey, I want when we did her edit, we didn't put the letters behind her, like the words. And she's like, no, here's an example of how I want it. If you tell your content creator how you want it, then we can really ace it, right? You're working with another human being, guys. When you work with us, you're working with a real person on the other side. So sometimes just communicate with them so your content creator can get it to how you want it. So here you go, check it out. This is what she wanted.
Isn't it wild? COVID was 6 years ago, and the market has completely evolved since then. Buyers are back outside. They're confident, they're moving. If you're waiting,
right? So if we didn't know that, like she didn't tell us that, maybe that editor might not have done it, right? So just communicate with us, tell us what you're looking for, and we can absolutely do it for you.
Awesome. Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions? Debbie says, so this would be posted to all of our platforms for $99 a month. Absolutely. We're going to edit your videos. We're going to do designs proactively and whenever you need them. We're going to write the captions to make sure they're optimized for search engines and AI, all for $99. Oh yeah, and the software. You get that and the coaching. And you get the coaching. All for $99.
Thank you.
Yes, you guys can find the coaching actually on the community tab. So when you log in, you'll see a community tab. That's where you can register. And just explore the platform. You're going to come across those things anyways. Yeah.
Hi, Trent.
Hey, how's it going, Karen?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, how can I help?
I have a quick question. For those of us who need headshots, can you recommend like a good AI one that we don't look, that we look more realistic and not like we have an AI headshot?
Yeah, absolutely. So what you could do is for a project, you can send a project in, say, here's a photo of me, but I want you to use AI to make me a new headshot, and we'll just do it for you. If you want to go and just figure it out yourself, two AIs, Gemini is really good at doing stuff like that, and also Nano Banana. Those are some great AIs that could kind of take a photo of yourself and really make it next level, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Well, if that's it, thank you guys all so much for attending. I really appreciate it. I hope you all learned something new today. And if you signed up, I really hoped, and excited to be working with you. So I hope you have a great experience. And if not, again, guys, worst case scenario, you can cancel anytime. Thank you all. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.